We're going to move on. We're going to have our first pitcher. You can see him there. He's rocking a very cool T-shirt, and he joins us all the way from beautiful Italia. Fantastic. So the name of the country is Italy. The name of the company is Art Centrica. And Art Centrica is a cloud platform for soft skills development and students' well-being through art-based learning. Tick, tick, tick. We are delighted to welcome to the stage the CEO of Art Centrica. Give it up for Marco Capellini. Thank you. Hey. Piacere.
Thank you. Piacere
Marco.
mio. Thanks a lot. So, Art Centrica is art-based learning. And a problem that we see is that in an AI-driven world, there is the need of a new kind of education. And current education is not adequate for future and actual generations. And with Art Centrica Edu, we empower students with social-emotional and critical thinking skills through art. And these are empathy, creative thinking, social-emotional collaboration and teamwork, and many others. And we do that with our Centrica Edu, which is a cloud platform that brings artworks from global museums through high-res images and content and sharing tools that are inside the platform, both in classroom and in remote mode. And we see a brief demo.
Art Centrica Edu is an art-based learning platform, giving you access to over 8,000 artworks from 17 global collections and the possibility to interact with them via a number of innovative tools. The platform aims to support teachers in their mission to educate in an ever-changing society, as well as to encourage the development of soft skills in students. Teachers can build their own lessons from scratch or duplicate existing public ones, designed by our educational designers or other teachers. Stories are interactive audiovisual tales in which works of art play a double role. In addition to being the object of the narrative, they can serve as a means to tap into a wide range of diverse concepts.
Art is jealous. She won't allow illness to be placed above her. So I'll let her have her way. I hope, therefore, that you'll soon have a few reasonable ones.
This is art-based learning for art and through art.
Our technology is based on proprietary engines and AI that connects gigapixel image details to the correlated concepts. Our market is estimated in $5 billion as a TAM, with a sum of 150 million that we reach through a network of ambassadors, online and direct marketing activities, and resellers and distributors for schools, universities, but also corporate and art lovers. Our business model is a subscription-based with a payback of 30% to the museums, and we have traction in 15 schools in Italy and UK with 1,000 students, 40 teachers, and 150,000 art lovers. Our roadmap is on product, AI, bigger catalog of artworks, business development UK, US, and Latin America, and funding. Our team, myself and two colleagues of mine, we have more than 20 years experience in art and digital, and we have a multidisciplinary and multicultural team, art educators, UX experts, software developers, pedagogical experts. We ask for 600,000 euro, we have already raised 400,000, and we have revenue projections in 30 million with 7 million EBITDA in 4 years. So join us for reshaping education through art. Thank you very much.
Molto bene. Hey, not so fast, amico. You come back here. We got some questions from our lovely judges. Well, maybe we don't have to have questions from the judges. Maybe all the questions were answered. But if not, yes, we have a question straight away, my friend. Brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, the microphone is coming. We have our wonderful microphone athletes on either side.
Hello. Yeah. Hi. Thanks a lot for the presentation. Very well done. I would like to know, and I guess this is a question you get very often, which is what is the difference between Art Centrica and the Google Culture project?
Yes. Our focus is specifically on education, and Google Arts and Culture is a mass market tool for art appreciation. So the difference is, first one, we are much more focused on education. Second one, we bring back revenues and visibility to the museums. In case of Google Art, this is not happening.
Last one. Who is your main client? Is it the government? Is it the Ministry of Education? Is it the school or the parents directly who will pay for this?
At this stage, customers are schools and universities. And in the future, we want to reach also art lovers at home. So we want to add also B2C.
Excellent. Two fabulous questions from our wonderful panel of judges. Thank you so much. Grazie mille,
Grazie.
Marco
Thank you.
Cappellini. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Art Centrica. Okay, our wonderful judges, they're gathering their thoughts, they're putting them into the tablets on the table, the marks, the thoughts go up to the mothership, and the mothership figures out who is the winner of this category. The winner goes through to the grand finale tomorrow on the main stage. Very exciting stuff. Speaking of which, we are going to move immediately on with our next pitcher. They are from beautiful Spain, a country I am honored to call my home. And the company is called Hamelin, and they provide an e-commerce of second-hand items focused on books, movies, video games, music, and much, much more. I'm delighted to welcome to the stage. Please join me, give him a very warm welcome. He is the co-founder of Hamelin. He is Valentin Izquierdo.
Thank you.
Muy bien. Thank you, dude.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me here today. My name is Valentin, and I'm one of the co-founders of Hamelin. We created this company to lead and accelerate the transition to the circular economy. Basically, we realized how much the experience of buying something online has improved in the past 10 to 15 years. However, when it gets to selling your own stuff, getting rid of those things that you no longer need, the process is much of a pain. The best option that we've got is classifieds, where you need to upload pictures, negotiate prices, and even meet physically with a person to exchange the item. Is that really the best we can offer? We don't think so, and we believe we need to make it much more convenient. Our solution is actually that, convenience. We just want one single mobile app that you can actually download on Android and iOS. You're going to get instant prices for those things that you want to sell, and you're going to get them sold instantly with fixed prices. We provide the logistics for it. That means that we go and collect them for free, and 48 hours, you've got your money into your bank account. Easy. We offer this service within 4 product categories right now, which is book, CDs, DVDs, and video games, and we'll be adding many other products and categories to our offer. We launched in 2021, and traction so far has been phenomenal. Just to give you some metrics, this year we'll end up with around 5 million euros in total revenue. This year we've got positive accumulated EBITDA already. We ship around 30,000 orders every single month to customers all over the world, and we do that with the best possible service possible. And we've got an offer of around 600,000 products that our customers can choose from. We're actually one of the largest Amazon sellers in Spain by number of units sold. Hamelin is not only attractive from a financial point of view, but we also have a positive impact in our environment. And just to give you a quick fact, since we started, we've rehomed more than 400,000 products that would otherwise have ended up in landfills. That's something we feel really proud of. We're 2 co-founders, a team of 35 people, and we've got in our cap table top investors like Idnik, Caviedes and Partners, Setway. Some of them are here today with us. We're based in Madrid, and we're completely disrupting the way people buy and sell pre-owned. So if you want to be part of that change, just get in touch. Thank you. Good.
Hey, Valentin, nice. Thank you. Muy bien. All right. Based in Madrid, disrupting the industry. But what did our judges think? Do we have any questions from our esteemed front row? Yes, indeed. We got one question straight away. Thank you, sir. Do we? Yes. Good, good. Okay.
Thank you so much, Valentin. That was a really, really nice presentation. I'd like to know more, like, how do you envision the revenue growth? Is it by going to new categories or just going more and more international?
So right now, we're actually internationally on the supply side. We do it only on a national level. But right now, about 25% of our sales are already international to over 60 different countries. So we're scaling the product categories that we've got right now. We'll be adding other product categories, and we're right now opening Mexico business unit that will be operating very soon, at the end of this year. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Excellent question one. Do we have one more? Yes. Oh, no, just hello. Just stretching in the chair. Sorry, it's like an auction. It goes to the highest bidder there. Okay, do we have any more questions from the front row? Going once, going twice. Yes, we have a question number 2. Thank you.
Yes. Hello, congratulations for the project. I would
you.
like to know what are the next categories you're looking into?
All right, so we don't know yet. I mean, we're testing fashion, we're testing electronics, which is, big markets. And then we've got categories like DIY, sports equipment, which are smaller markets, but less competition inside those markets. So at the end of this year, we'll have a new category working, but we don't know which one will be yet.
Nice. 2 excellent questions from our excellent panel of judges for our excellent presenter. Give it up for Valentin from Hamelin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Okay, just a little reminder, my friends, if you are a member of the teams or you're connected in any way to the speakers, make some extra noise. They really feel it. They really appreciate it. And feel free to share the love. Take some photographs, share them on LinkedIn or Instagram or any of the socials, and make sure you tag South Summit, and use the hashtag SouthSummit24. South Summit 24. I will see you there. I'm sharing lots of posts with South Summit 24. Now, my dear friends, please, I'm going to tell you about our next wonderful startup. They're joining us from the beautiful, beautiful Czech Republic. What a place. And the company is called Readmeo. And this is an ed tech platform which is revolutionizing children's learning using voice recognition. We are delighted to welcome to the stage the co-founder of Readmeo. Please join me in welcoming Ilya Nowotvorsky. Thank you. Welcome, Ilya. Thank you.
Thank you. Fairy tales, fables, and stories have an irreplaceable role in our society. For centuries, they have been used to pass down experiences and values, from older generations to younger ones. Because by listening to stories, children are able to grasp new concepts, while at the same time, grow their vocabulary and empathy. But nowadays, parents are busier than ever and leave their children's development to things like video games and TV, which means more screen time, but less education. We wanted to help by creating a mobile app for parents and teachers to help them read to their kids in a fun and educational way. So, we created Readmeo. Readmeo brings stories to life for you and your little ones and makes it easier than ever to read to them and record stories for them. We use voice recognition to follow along as you read and play sounds and music at exactly the right time in the story. So, for example, you're reading The 3 Little Pigs, and you get to the part where the wolf is about to blow their house down. Our app knows this, and so it plays. And we work with voice recognition scientists for over a year to create our own solution that works on device and maximizes privacy. And now there are over 700 stories in the application. But they're not just for entertaining kids. No, they can be used to teach kids about even the most difficult aspects of life, because stories are an intuitive way to help kids learn about social skills, emotions, history, and education in general. Also, the app provides a ton of educational activities that you can do post-reading, such as reading comprehension quizzes, printable working sheets, coloring sheets, and more. And I'm happy to say that now more than 1,000 schools are using Readmeo. In fact, this year, we were chosen as one of the top ed tech companies in the world by Time Magazine and Statista. Also, Readmeo now works with physical books. Publishers are paying us to have the Readmeo app work with their products. Essentially, you can read from a physical book while your phone and the Readmeo app acts as a smart speaker and plays sounds and music while reading from that book. And then, once you're done reading, you can jump back into the app for an educational resource. And our users love our content. Now, more than 5 million stories have been read to children through the Readmeo app. Aside from content, our other competitive advantage is our team, which has extensive experience working together on successful projects in the past. We, the 4 co-founders, previously had a mobile app development agency, which we grew to 150 people and sold to Avast. That's where our technical expertise comes from. Now, in terms of revenue, our primary revenue comes from parents, B2C subscriptions. And currently, we have 15,000 and are planning to 4x this year. Now, our main goal is expansion, specifically to Latin America and Western Europe. Thank you, and let's read together.
Ilya Novodvorsky, absolutely wonderful. Bringing it in to the nanosecond on 3 minutes. But what did our judges think? Would they like to read together? Are they gathering their thoughts? Do they have any questions that were not answered in that excellent presentation? Any behind-the-scenes things they would like to know about? And the answer to that can completely be no. That's fine. We'd like to move things on quickly. OK, we're going to say going once, going twice. No further questions, Your Honor. My dear friends, please show your appreciation for Ilya from Readmeo. Thank you so much. All right. OK, our judges marking and tapping their tablets. The marks go to the sky, and we choose a winner very, very soon, being announced here today. OK, my friends, we're going to move on to our next hot pitcher. Our next hot pitcher is Size. They are joining us from Germany. We're delighted to be joined by their founder and CEO is from Austria. And Size fits individual products to individual shoppers, making it the most accurate size recommendation and fit solution. The result is optimized products which lead to less returns and increased conversions. That sounds great. We're about to find out all about it. My dear friends, please welcome to the stage the founder and CEO of Size, Marita Sanchez de la Cerda. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for having me. For the next 3 minutes or so, I'll be talking about an industry that literally touches us daily and is not only big with 1.6 trillion euros, it's also fighting a very dark challenge, and that is returns. Brands out there are confronted with it every day, and with return rates of 44% on average, it's not only a financial problem, but also an environmental and regulatory that they're faced with. Now let's put that into numbers. So because of the different product variances Sizing has, let's look at this client, roughly 1.3 billion in total revenue, 13% of that is made online. So faced with that, because the biggest issue, sizing and fit, accounting for roughly 70%, would cost them over 60 million per year. Now, we've developed a solution that is actually going to help them deep dive into their own products, their average customers, and their shopping preferences to really understand what makes their products fit them better at the end of the day, reducing return rates to up to 20%. And behind me, you can really see, help them understand what their customers look like, to then adapt that to the size recommender, which is one of the most popular features that we have, by diving into a questionnaire on the brand's PDP to be able to essentially provide a very accurate size recommendation along with a fit indication, further reducing return rates. Now, if we look back at our earlier client, in this case, the accumulation of almost 20% in return rate reductions would help them uplift net revenue increase of up to 6 million per year. And that's not only a very interesting business case for our clients, but also for us. In this case, we would look at roughly 930K in ARR. As of today, only the recommender side of it is monetized. The studio size is going to be monetized as of next year, leaving us still with a really good ROI of more than 5x. We're looking at a very interesting market, our serviceable attainable market at roughly 1 billion, really working with the large enterprise clients. You can see them on the right side behind me, working with the largest brands in the DACH region, currently signed roughly 500,000, a bit over that, submission of the slides, have expanded in the meantime in only 6 months after go-to-market, are full in place. My name is Marita, one of the co-founders, doing this together with my co-founder Svenja. It's our second startup together in this space. The first one already exited, have a fantastic team of 8 people currently around us, and in our seed round, raising 2.5 million, currently closing, and yeah, I'll be around answering any questions. Thank you so much.
Wow, 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 2.5 million, that's no small change. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent stuff, that was a great pitch. But what did our judges think? Do we have any questions for Marita while she is on the stage? Straight away, thank you, sir, wonderful.
Thank you very much. Hi, Margarita. I had a question about how long is the sales cycle? Because it's a big enterprise, and I guess there's a lot of technical integrations that need to happen.
Yeah, that's a great question. So with our ICP changing to large enterprise clients, also our sales cycles increased a little bit. We're currently looking at around an average of 7 months. Smaller clients obviously sometimes are even faster. We're looking at 2 to 3 months. And then really large enterprise clients where RFPs and such are involved, we're looking even at the 12-month mark at the moment.
What a great question. Thank you. Do we have any more questions? Yes, we have one more question. Thank you. Oh, yeah, look at that teamwork. Flawless, yes.
Hi, congratulations. What's your main difference with competitors?
Yeah, so for us, it's really, so the way we see it, a lot of the competition has looked at it merely from an e-com and sales perspective, an interaction between customers and sales on the PDP e-com wise. And for us, that's just the surface. It's really, as I mentioned, about the product and understanding what the product really looks like. So that's also why we integrate quite deeply into the production information, essentially digitizing each individual product based off the available information that they have. So that's what our AI does, and really translating that into numeric 3D models in an individual case to facilitate that individual match. Instead of looking at it from a big data analytics and deriving it from return analysis, because in our case, you will already know whether or not it's going to fit before it's ever shipped, avoiding that, what we call this return paradox, that you need returns to recommend something.
Fabulous questions, brilliant answers. My dear friends, give it up, my dear friends, for the founder and CEO of Size, Margarita Sanchez de la Cerda. Thank you. Brilliant. Muy bien. Okay. Now, our judges, again, they have a very, very difficult job, and that's why they're here, and everybody else is not, because these are sector experts. They really have the expertise. You see it in the questions, and they have the difficult task of evaluating all of our startups who are pitching. I mean, arguably, if I was judging, I'd be terrible. I'd give them all the first prize. I couldn't decide between them. They're all brilliant. And speaking of which, we are going to be moving on to our next magnificent startup. They are a company called Sticky. That's a sticky name if ever I heard one. They're joining us from the United Kingdom, in fact, Manchester. What a wonderful town. And the tagline about Sticky is, they solve problems in physical spaces. It is the no-code operating system for physical spaces, where developers work with the world's biggest leisure, events, and retail brands to make interactions in physical spaces within 10 seconds or less. He showed it to me before he came on stage. He said, "Do you want to see it?" Boom, there it is. Very impressive stuff. My dear friends, please join me in welcoming the CEO of Sticky, James Garner.
Do you remember the last time you were in a cab and they didn't take a card payment? Or the last time you had to park your car and it took 5 minutes just to use an app or a QR code? At Sticky, we set out to make digital journeys in physical spaces very, very quick, because before we started the company, they were very difficult and expensive to make. And we let any business solve a problem in a physical space. On the left, you can see how you solve the problem with logic, and on the right, you put it on a sticker like this. People tap the sticker to use the solution. And we have some great brands who use that technology, Visa and MasterCard, and 4 of the top 5 global acquirers. An acquirer is a company like WorldPay or Stripe that does payments, and that's because they need our technology to put payments into physical spaces and make them quick without any hardware. But today, we're announcing something very exciting and very new, and that's how we make payments in physical spaces free. And this is very important for digital culture and sustainable tourism. How do we do it? We have a 2% fee, just 2, that we pass on to the consumer. That's the person or the tourist who taps on one of these stickers to make a payment. Think about it like a city tax, but it's embedded in every time you interact or pay as a tourist. Now, 1% of that covers the fee for MasterCard or Visa or Amex, and it covers the fee the merchant would pay. That's the person selling the product, so their payments become free. 1% is left for sustainable tourism organizations and digital culture brands like Tour España, for example. And we've made a great interface on top of our great technology, where in a single tap, you can say, hey, I want the sticker to charge 10 euros plus 2%, and it just does it. The time to onboard a partner like Tour España is 5 minutes. It's very quick. A merchant, like a taxi company, is 2 minutes. And for the consumer to pay, about 5 to 10 seconds. And of course, the cost is zero to the tour operator or the digital culture brand. This is a very complex chart. I'm just going to say it was hard to do. That's all you need to know. We're two diverse founders. My business partner is currently out at another event selling back in our home country of Manchester. But we come from great brands like PlayStation, Beamery, and we've also worked with United Nations in our past lives as well. We are here to look for organizations that want to take just 1% of the whole GDP or turnover of their industry. I'd love to finish by showing you how it works. And I'm going to do that with my own phone here. This is a sticky. It's a physical sticker. You can peel it off. It's real, and there's no power supply. All I've got to do is take my phone. I've got 10 seconds left to see if I can do it, all right? I take the phone, and I tap on it, and I jump through that notification. And you see that takes me straight inside what the sticker does, and then a single tap, you can see there, it's my Apple Pay. I can complete the payment, and it's done. These things cost 10 cents to make, so we give them away for free, which means that the cost to the merchant or the taxi company is truly zero. Thank you.
Outstanding. How about that? A live demo on the stage.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Impressive stuff. Muy bien. Manchester, a great place for music as well. Like I've talked too much already, but it's a good place. Now, my dear friends, that was impressive. There was a live demo. He did it in 10 seconds. Do we have any questions from our wonderful judges? Yes, straight away. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was a really nice product demo on stage. I'd like to know more about the go-to-market strategy. Like, how do you target clients and how do you onboard them so far?
So the onboarding is automated. This is a really important part. And the payments industry doesn't get this right usually. They take a lot of time to collect a lot of information. And that's because some of those businesses could be high risk, some of them are low risk, but we're going after only low risk merchants in tourism. So it's super simple. It's 5 minutes for a brand to onboard, like a tourism company, and it's about 2 minutes for one of the merchants that's taking payments. It's all in software.
Great question, quick answer, love it. Any more questions from our wonderful judges? Yes, sir. Okay, again, teamwork.
I'm curious to understand, this is NFC technology. People use QR codes and then connect. So how does it work, and what is the differentiation here? Because you can stick up your phone and then pay with a QR code as well.
Yes, you could. Everybody can print a QR code, so the quality of the digital experience in a QR code can be good. It's usually pretty bad, like you saw with the parking. Through our platform, every interaction is as simple as a contactless payment. It's a single tap, and we guarantee that whether it's ordering food and drink, donating to charity, or just making a payment in the back of a cab. We make these so that we control the quality of the physical experience as well as the digital one. When Visa or MasterCard give you a physical card, they guarantee that card is accepted everywhere. It's brand defensibility. It's actually a very, very important part. It's the reason why people buy iPhones and not Androids in a lot of cases. And we're in the same kind of group there. We think it's important to make it quick. And this is how it works.
Amazing. What a great question.
I have an Android, by the way.
Oh, you have an Android?
I think Androids are great these days.
No shade on the Android users. I'm not smart enough to have an Android, but let's leave it at that. Okay, my dear friends, that was such an impressive presentation and demo. Give it up for James Garner from Sticky. Thank you. All right, we welcome phones from every part of the spectrum right here. We are an inclusive crowd, no shade whatsoever. If you're smart enough to have an Android, kudos to you. It's a little bit beyond me. Okay, we are going to move swiftly on, and we're delighted to welcome our next speaker, who joins us all the way from Australia. This is absolutely brilliant. Now, he has a fine Irish name, but if you know anything about Australia, you know that a lot of wonderful Irish people went there a very long time ago, and we're still there. It's a great place. I love going there. So our next company is THDR Group, and they provide a fashion technology. They're a fashion tech startup. They're powered by AI and emerging tech, and they're focused on scaling up made-to-measure fashion. That's the thing to remember. And I asked him when I spoke to him backstage, is that jacket you're wearing, did your tech make that? And he's like, yes, it did. And I got instant jacket envy. So that's a good sign. My dear friends, please join me in welcoming to the stage the co-founder of THDR Group. Give it up for Sean Fagan.
Hi, my name's Sean, and I'm one of the founders of the THDR Group, an Australian fashion technology startup. Fashion is an industry that hasn't changed for more than 200 years. This has led to frustrations, such as consumer frustration around standard sizing and dead stock around sustainability issues. Our thesis is that the future of fashion is going to be made to measure. Standardized sizing will become obsolete, rather it's about your personal size. By only making garments once ordered, this addresses sustainability concerns around oversupply. Our strategy is to outwork our vision on both the fashion and the technology fronts. The success of our brands will scale adoption of the technology, which in turn makes our brands innovative and unique. We are seeking to raise a seed round to fuel our growth. The new era of fashion is inevitable. Technology is now at a mature level, consumer frustrations are at peak, and sustainability issues are too big to ignore. Our company's growth is situated around 3 priority areas. Firstly, brand growth, geographic expansion, and then technology development. Our AI-based Pocket Tailor app allows customers to obtain their unique body measurements and order their personalized garments and order them online. A perfect fit guarantee gives consumers confidence in this process, and with over 30,000 downloads, we've been able to achieve an accuracy rate of 97.5%. Our WaveWare NFC garment labels allow customers to tap the label on their garment and access information such as origins, chain of title, and also reordering. This bridges the gap between the physical good and the digital platform. These are now standard in every garment that we manufacture. Our SenseThread generative AI fashion designer allows customers to input their unique signals. These are then mixed with industry trends, and the prompt the user enters. This will design a unique product for the customer to order online. This is based on our supply chain of trillions of combinations. Harnessing these technologies, our flagship luxury menswear brand, Theodore, has generated $7.3 million of sales in the past 2.5 years. This year, we're launching our luxury women's wear brand, Ramai, which will follow on for the success of Theodore and open up AI-powered tailoring to a new market. And utilizing our SenseThread technology, this year we aim to launch the world's first AI-led fashion brand. Our brand expansion strategy will see us create additional brands such as casual wear, streetwear, denim, and activewear. We're aiming to grow from Australia and enter into the North American and European markets. And our technology development will continue to improve our AI models and increase product efficiency. Our team of directors has experience across fashion, technology, and creative industries. Through our strengths in fashion design, tech, supply chain, and brand building, the THDR Group is positioned to be the leader in this new era of the fashion industry. Thank you.
Wow. Muy bien. Well done. Great stuff, Sean. Thank you. You know, it's not easy to get all of your company information into 3 minutes. It can be quite, intense when you're on the stage, believe me. So all of our pitches are just doing magnificently today. I'm so impressed. But what did our judges think? Do we have any questions from our VVIP front row? And the answer doesn't have to be yes. We are happy to move on. We got a busy schedule. Going once. Go. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my friend. Okay, we have a question. Thank you.
Sorry, I feel like I'm monopolizing.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
What is the margin that you get from those 7.3 million in sales?
Yeah, so we're at 55% gross profit margin, which is fairly standard. 4.75 return on ad spend.
Very good. We like it. Nice quick question. Any more questions from the front row? Going once. Going twice. We're all good. Do you have a question? No. We're all good. Okay, thumbs up. 2 minutes up. I love it. And that is all we have time for with Sean Fagan, the co-founder of THDR Group. Show your appreciation all the way from Australia. Thank you for joining us. A very stylish jacket there. My goodness, coming to a fashionista near you. That was THDR Group. That's great. Okay, we're going to move immediately on. We are powering through these powerful startups in this wonderful space. Now, our next startup is called Transcriptorium. Very intriguing name, I hope you'll agree. Now, this company is based in Valencia, I believe, and the last time I went to Valencia, it was for an event, and I experienced something called, I think it's Valencia water or something like this. It's basically like a big jug of champagne and some other nice things. Oh my goodness, that's so much fun. Any place that calls champagne water is, good in my book, so I will be there again this year. I'm looking forward to it. Anyone who's been there probably knows what I'm talking about. So, Transcriptorium is a deep learning startup that makes truly accessible all of the textual contexts of digitized documents. Sounds very interesting. We are about to meet their COO. Give it up from Transcriptorium. Welcome, Vicente Bosch Campos. Thank you. Muy bien.
Thank you. So, Transcriptorium, a true paradigm shift in document information retrieval. We live in a world of data. We needed to make all sorts of decisions. We need it more now with the boom of artificial intelligence. That those data has been handwritten since 4000 BC, and only in the last 38 years are we generating native digital text. Historical data, as the figures show, is a massive compendium of pages that require to be processed. And there are still more being generated in banks, companies, and hospitals. Just transcribing French traffic tickets is a 400 million per year business. There is a market, and we are the solution. By providing a base technology that erases the frontier between digital and digitalized, with our own green models, our own training data, and a methodology that incorporates the human in the loop from the get-go. We base our solutions on probabilistic indexing, which is a proprietary technology that transcends anything that can be performed with a pure automatic transcription approach. Here we see an example of a probabilistic index for an image where we have highlighted the word matter. And of course, with that, we can automatically get all of the textual content of any type of page. And of course, searching it, like for example, this abbreviated segundo, that as you can see, the actual correct transcription is the 6th one, which we could then not acquire with only one automatic transcription. Our models are also able to expand abbreviations, normalize dates, and also detect cut words, among other things. And of course, we're also able to provide the most probable transcription, but furthermore, we provide alternative transcriptions on the get-go in order to accelerate human review. We can also automatically annotate all of the data, which facilitates metadata extraction and big data analysis processes. This company was founded by 5 PhD researchers, an expert in paleography, and an entrepreneur. Together, we have authored more than 500 peer-reviewed articles on the subject. This is a reality we have worked on, providing a new source of information that improves drastically natural language processing on digitalized documents. Our track record speaks for themselves, with 2.5 million euros turnover in research projects before being funding, and doubling our figures year after year. Our future is to generate a platform in order to provide probabilistic indexing and the associated tech as a service to our partners, and still continue with our research projects and enhancing our brand. What we need is partners in order to include our technology in new verticals, and also investors in order to accelerate the ramp-up of our development team. Thank you very much.
Fabulous. Muchísimas gracias, Vicente. That was a great presentation, landing that plane ahead of schedule. I like it. Good man. Do we have any questions from our illustrious passengers in the front row in first class? Yes, indeed. We have one question there. Thank you.
Hello, congratulations. What is your target client here?
Well, our target clients are basically two types of target clients. We mainly try to target businesses in order to target integrators. And that is basically our main approach that we want to receive, is that we work with big consulting companies or companies that require text to be transcribed as part of their technology. But also we have seen that in order to break the frontier, right now we are also working directly with some clients, especially with ministries and working with the DPTs in order to transcribe their archives. This has been also good because it has allowed us to dog food our own technology, but also expand our brand name.
Excellent question. Thank you so much. Do we have any more questions from our first-class passengers in the VIP lane? We are going once, going twice. That's all. Okay, wonderful. A big round of applause for Vicente. Thank you so much. Transcriptorium. What a great session. Okay. We have two more exciting startups for you, my friend, and then we're going to all have a little spot of LUNCH. Our next picture is called Union Avatars. Check that out, my goodness. And they are from beautiful Spain. And Union Avatars transforms selfies. I mean, I've obviously never taken a selfie. I don't know what you mean. What is this selfie you speak of? It transforms selfies into 3D avatars, ready to use in 3D platforms and video games. Wow, selfies to the metaverse sounds really cool. My dear friends, we're delighted to be joined on the stage today by the CEO of Union Avatars. Please give a very warm welcome to Kai Philippe. Yes, muy bien. Good to see you. Thank you, Kai.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Kai. I'm the CEO at Union Avatars, and what we are doing is helping users and brands creating bridges between our reality and the immersive reality that is coming. So right now, more than 2 billion users are using avatars on a daily basis, and all of them share the same problem. Every time they access a new platform or a new video game, they have to create a new profile, they have to create a new avatar, and they are creating this way a fragmented identity across multiple platforms. Also, from the developer point of view, you need an avatar engine, and creating your own avatar engine can take between 6 months up to several years. That's why we offer a solution that allows the users to move across different platforms without friction. You just have to upload your picture from your favorite device, customize your avatar, and start to browse. From the developer point of view, we are a really easy-to-use avatar engine that can be plugged in your platform through our API or any of our SDKs. You can choose the style that suits most for your platform, and you can use this time to do what you know how to do the best, that is develop your own platform. So when we talk about the market, we see that we are in the intersection of 3 of the biggest markets from the digital era, as we want to unify identity and 3D platforms through avatars. Also, we already evaluate our competitors. None of them offer the same benefits as we do. We are the more optimized for 3D platforms and video games. We offer portability or interoperability between these platforms. We also have Web3 readiness, and the most important thing is that we give the data ownership to the final user. Until now, Union Avatars is the leading European company for avatar creation. We already onboarded more than 80,000 users who created more than 300,000 avatars, and we're working with more than 320 platforms from different parts of the world. We are also the chosen tool for platforms such as Accenture or Vodafone. To monetize, we offer a SaaS model where we offer 2 types of license. If the platform is private, so it goes under invitation, we offer a license based on the amount of avatars generated per month and the amount of avatars hosted per month. If the platform is public, so anyone can access, we offer a freemium license with a revenue share. Our team sums up more than 10 years of experience in company creation and management. I'm a third-time founder with a tech background with a specialization on blockchain since 2013. And we have a board of advisors with a long track record. So I invite you to join our board of investors. We have some of the best investors in Spain and Europe already, and we're just looking for the last 100K. In short, what we say is that if the 3D world is the new gold rush, we don't want to be gold diggers, but sell them the picks and shovels. Thank you.
Fabulous stuff. Kai Philippe, muy bien. Thank you. Okay, long story. Short story. I used to work in the metaverse a long time ago. I'll tell you it over Cerveza later. Do we have any questions from our wonderful, esteemed panel of non-avatar judges, IRL, FTW, there we are. Your first question, sir.
So my question is how do you work with developers to integrate your avatars in their different ecosystems? Think about Electronic Arts or some of the big game developers so that they can use your technology?
We have SDK either for Unity or Unreal, so most of the developers use one of these game engines. If not, they can connect to us directly through the API.
And what is in it for them in terms of like business models? Like, are they getting anything, or is it just like cost saving from developing their in-house solution for avatars?
Usually, if what they want to monetize is on top of the avatars, they choose some of the parts that we offer, let's say the head generation and maybe the skeleton. But then when it comes to selling the garments or the fashion assets, they do it from their marketplace.
Excellent stuff. 2 excellent questions from our excellent judges for our excellent picture. My dear friends, show your appreciation for Kai Philippe from Union Avatars. Thank you. Okay, my dear friends, we have reached the grand finale. This is the last session before lunch, so we are going to give them a huge welcome to the stage. We're giving them that pre-lunch energy that we all know and love. Our final picture for today is a company called Watchers, and they are from the UK. They are an easily integrated community building solution which turns any platform into the ultimate social hub for its users and boosts revenue for its owners. Sounds very cool indeed. We are delighted to be joined by the CEO and co-founder of Watchers. It's the last session. Give her a big welcome for Jana Barden. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Today I'm excited to share how we are reshaping the digital landscape and build our community-centric revolution. So, different digital platforms across different industries like video streaming, iGaming, esports, stock trading, and many others often suffer because of lack of social interactions on these platforms. And this leads not only to isolated user experiences on the platform, but also to a missed revenue potential. And platforms are thinking of how better retain actually these end users who are predominantly active on the social media or messengers. That's exactly why we created Watchers, an easily integrated, fully customizable solution that easily transforms any platform into a vibrant social hub for their users and building the community inside these platforms. So having us integrated platform easily increase their weekly retention, they increase their transactions because people and users are just loving to stay on their platforms, discussing their ideas, sharing their forecasts, maybe purchasing decisions, ideas, insights, and many more. Our solution is a one-stop shop for the platforms who are seeking for an engagement solution because we have a lot of features that actually satisfy their needs. Rich text chats, also audio streams, advanced moderation, multilingual translation, engagement widgets, copy widgets, and many more. We work with the different digital platforms, but we have a perfect match with those ones who possess the content that people would love to discuss. We have a few competitors in the field for sure, and they're quite respected ones, but we are the only solution that combines the following advantages. First of all, we built our product not just to increase the interaction between the users, but also to boost the transactions on the platform. Secondly, we are able to create a really healthy and trusted space for end users because of our advanced moderation. And we are just easy to try because we are plug and play. We are a SaaS, so we offer a solution with a free trial and then a monthly fee. That is just a fraction of an incremental revenue that platform will get having us integrated. Our leadership team is quite diverse, and we have both entrepreneurial experience and corporate experience, which actually allow us to understand our customers better. We have a deep expertise in entertainment, in communications, and we're just loving our product that we're building. So far, we have a strong traction to date, 16 clients and more than 500,000 of end users in the charts that love our product, and strong revenue flow. Right now, we are developing our product further, and we're going to cover new industrial domains. So we are searching for funds to accelerate our growth. So thank you, and please join us in our community-centric revolution.